Hi, Capricorn. Welcome back to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. My name is Leigh, and today we're going to take a look at what is going on between you and your person for the month of August, okay? But this is a timeless reading. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. Let's go ahead and get started, okay? So what I want to do first is to get you an oracle card, okay, for the month to see what Spirit wants to tell you, because it's going to be a good tie-in into what is happening in your situation. So we have number 14, which can, be added up to number 5, and it says thorns. Weave together the crown you deserve. All right. Okay. Let me read the book. Okay. Thorns. Weave together the crown you deserve. So it says this right here. Hold on, I'm trying to get the card in the book. This right here is the ultimate card of celebration, not just of yourself. You're amazing though, but of those around you. It says when you're done putting on your own crown each and every morning, go and help someone else put on theirs. You have so much love and wisdom to spread, so don't waste it. Self-love is essential, but community is important too. Okay? So what Spirit is saying with this card, I feel like Spirit is just saying, don't wrap yourself up in what is happening with you and, pull the wool, not what's supposed to be the wool over your eyes, but don't pull the covers over your head and not, and forget that there are other people around you. So if you're feeling bad, you're going through a tough time in your life, I feel like Spirit is just telling you that it's okay to step out and help other people, kind of take the focus off of yourself, because when you do that and you help other people, it not only makes them feel better, it makes you feel better as well. Okay. It will help to pull you out of the funk that you're in. Okay. All right. So overall energy, look, see how Spirit ties it together. I just talked about you coming out of your shell, coming out of your period of isolation, and here's the Hermit. So this is Virgo energy. This could represent the older person in the connection, and a lot of times it is the divine feminine. Okay, so with the Hermit card, this is what I feel like is going on. You're in isolation. I feel like this person has hurt you very badly, Capricorn, and you are like ruminating. You may be, I call it wound licking. You may be going within and licking your wounds, trying to heal what has happened in this connection. Okay. Okay, there's 2 Hermit cards in this deck, and you have both of them, Capricorn. You have both of them, because that's why I'm looking at the cards, because I'm like, why are there 2 Hermit cards? But in this deck, there's an extra card, and it is the Hermit, and you're coming up as the Hermit twice. For a lot of you, I feel like one of these Hermit cards is for your person, and the other one is for you. Okay, so both of you are in Hermit mode. Okay, and it could be that some of you are in double isolation. You're like isolating yourself on every level because of the hurt that has occurred in this connection. Okay, underneath this we have the 7 of swords. The 7 of swords. So this is talking about deception. Okay, this person not being completely honest with you about how they feel. And, I feel like you're up in arms about this, that you're really disappointed in how this connection has transpired, what has transpired in it. And you're just completely, done with it, fed up with it at this point. Okay. But you're going to have a choice with the 2 of Pentacles. This can also speak of juggling. You may already have somebody coming into your life. This could be your person dealing with somebody. We're going to look. Yeah, they dealing with somebody, because there's a 3 of Cups. This is talking about, celebration. Your person may be somebody who likes to party, okay? And they like to be around lots and lots of people, but this is also talking about, potential third party. It's not going to apply to everyone, but for a lot of you, that's what's going on, okay? But this is about you learning how to step back into who you truly are. You're the Queen of Wands. You're the baddest bitch, or the baddest guy. And so, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean that in the slang version, the good way. So this person, I feel like, has the events that have occurred between you and this person. I feel like this person tried to break you down, but Spirit is telling you to get out of this energy. Okay. Don't completely isolate yourself like this, because like I said, for some of you, it is both of these cards. Spirit is saying you're in some type of double isolation, and it's time for you to pull yourself out of it. Okay. I know it's hard. I know it's not easy. I know the twin flame journey fucking sucks. I know it, because I'm going through it too. Okay. All right. Let's clarify. The Hermit, please. Okay, for you, this is about you learning how to detach from this situation. Okay, to understand that all of this stuff is divinely guided, is divinely orchestrated. It's happening for a reason, but it's time for you to learn your lessons. Okay, use that hermit mode to learn your lessons and move on from the connection. Okay, yeah, this is also about you boosting your spirituality as well. When it comes to your person, they can't see the forest for the trees. They're clouded. They could be smoking, okay, like smoking weed or smoking some kind of substance, because they're numbing themselves. That's how they're keeping themselves away from you, okay? But, you know, energetically, I feel like you can feel them anyway, even though they may be physically distancing. Oh, my gosh. I don't know what's going on with this energy. It's Mercury retrograde, and this energy is like, oh, okay. This person may be physically distancing themselves from you, but energetically, I feel like you can still feel them. But they can't really see exactly the whole picture. They don't have clarity because they're so busy numbing and trying to suppress and shove down their true feelings. Okay. All right. So the card that we have for you is the Empress. Okay. It fell upside down. All right. But I'm going to clarify to see what's going on. This is Taurus Libra energy. This is the energy that Spirit wants you to sit in. And I feel like this is the energy that you're going to sit in this month. Okay. I feel like that's what the Hermit is helping you with. It's helping you to reclaim that Queen of Wands energy, like who you really are. Yeah. See, you're going through a period of chaos. My heart goes out to you, Capricorn, because I know it sucks. I know sometimes it hurts so bad. You just don't know what to do. Okay. Okay. So when it comes to your person, we've got them sitting in the Queen of Cups energy. Okay. This is a Scorpio for me. But you know, your person could have Scorpio placements, or you may have, but it could also be Pisces or Cancer placements. With this Queen of Cups, this is Spirit telling your person that if they feel some kind of way about you, they need to come forward. They need to get in touch with their feelings and their emotions, stop numbing themselves, and to come forward and let you know how they feel. Okay. And I feel like that's what their intent is on a subconscious level. Whether they follow it or not, we're gonna take a look at their actions later on in the reading. Okay. Queen of Cups. See, they're with a karmic. I told you it was third party. Didn't I tell you what the Three of Cups? Spirit is telling me. So it's talking about the purpose of this connection is to learn lessons, to provide personal growth and self-improvement required for our soul's journey. Okay, it sucks to see this card. I know it burns, Capricorn, because you chose this person. You have this deep, abiding love for them, this deep spiritual love for them, and then they go and turn their back on you and choose someone else. And this is like I don't know about for you, but for me, this is like the biggest, the worst betrayal. It's for somebody that you love like this to turn around and choose someone else. Okay. The next card we're going to take a look at represents the energy between the both of you, the Eight of Cups. So you are moving on. That is why it's imperative for you to be in this Empress energy, because this is about you finding yourself getting in touch with your feelings, the softer side of your, of your personality, of both sides of you, and not letting this person and what happened between the two of you break you. Because I told you that's what I feel like they're trying to do. It's like they're trying to punish you for being what they wished for, what they manifest for. This person manifested you like you manifested them, but then yet they're turning around because they're in that pride and ego and trying to break you down, because what they wanted is showing up right in front of their face, which to me is just crazy. Okay. All right, let's clarify. Eight of Cups, please. Your person. Eight of Cups. Ooh, oh my God, the cards are just flying. Like 3 cards just fell out of the deck for them. Okay, so this is about you sitting in alignment, because when you are sitting in this alignment, you're able to go forward and do exactly what it is that you need to do, what you came here to accomplish. Like I said, don't forget, okay, to straighten up your crown and continue to walk forward, because you got this. Okay. All right. When it comes to your person, hold on. When it comes to your person, they're going through, look, you're mirroring. They're going through a period of chaos as well. All right. They're walking away from this connection, but they're making a big mistake. They're walking away, but they want to reconcile. They've been thinking a lot about you, and this is what they really want to do. It's like they're going back and forth. That's why this card is here, the juggling. It's not just talking about third party. It is talking about them one moment wanting to be with you, and then the next moment wanting to walk away. Excuse me, one moment. Okay. The next card we're going to take a look at represents the challenge for this month. So it's the Page of Pentacles, okay? Earth sign or someone with a lot of earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is Spirit saying, can you move past this betrayal? Can you move past all of the pain that this person has caused you and still step into the energy of being able to manifest something stable, something, you know, amazing, even if it has to be with another person? But with the Page of Pentacles, I feel like for some of you, you may not want to, or may not be ready to be in another relationship, but Spirit is saying that you should still be planting your seeds for this, because this is what you deserve. But, you know, of course, on a king or a queen level. But at first, it may start out as something small. Okay, let's clarify. Okay, so yeah, see, your person wants to take a chance. They want to take a chance to come back towards you. This is about them not wanting to miss out on an opportunity and wanting to take a leap of faith. But for a lot of you, I feel like it's going to be too late, because you've experienced your clarity. I feel like for some of you, this person has hurt you so badly till you like, F this, I'm out. Okay. All right. The next three cards we're going to take a look at represent your actions this month. So we've got the Knight of Cups. Okay. We have the Sun. Oh, that's a beautiful card to see. Leo energy. And we got the Six of Wands. So I feel like there's going to be somebody coming towards you, like another, like I told you, you have options. You have options. We all do when things don't work out with the divine masculine. Even if we decide that we want to go back to the divine masculine, there's still going to be options, because we have to make a choice. We have to decide what is best for us. Okay. So with this Knight of Cups, water sign or someone with a lot of water in their chart, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And then with the Sun, somebody's going to be coming towards you, it looks like. Or maybe you might be going towards them with a love offer, with their, you know, heart on their sleeve. This talks about a dream lover here, having recognition. You could be ending up in the spotlight. There may be something that you're doing that is putting the spotlight on you, because I see the Sun card, and how this Sun to me is just reminding me of like a spotlight. And, you know, you could be going for what it is that you want. I feel like I said, I feel like a lot of you are fed up with this situation and the way it has played out, okay? And what this person has done. So yeah, you're stepping into your passions, into your creativity, and I feel like it's beginning to have a very positive impact in your life. All right, when it comes to your person, their actions, the world, okay? So this is about them, you know. I feel like for some of you, you must have drawn back your energy and pulled back your energy, like Spirit was advising you to do. I feel like you're following your intuition, because the world is coming up here, and this is talking about somebody working on themselves. It can also speak of, you know, closing out a cycle. They may be ending things with this karmic partner. Let me clarify this karmic partner card. Give me a second. Karmic partner, please, Spirit. Okay, so Spirit is saying that this is not a deep connection. We know that. We know that, because the only deep connection in this situation is you and this person together. So this person is a casual counterpart. This is like a placeholder, is what I feel like with this energy. Okay. All right. So this person is trying to, you know, overcome obstacles, you know, work through, you know, personal issues and things like that, to open up new doors and opportunities so that they can move forward. Let me clarify and see what else Spirit wants to say about it. Okay. They may have a family. They may have a family with this person, or have a family with someone else. This could also speak of them having, like, being overly involved in their family, dynamic, like just, immediate family. Let me clarify. Family spirit. Yeah, see, they have issues being vulnerable. Let me get it. World. Yeah, see, they're afraid. It's like they have this desire, this strong, intense desire to come towards you and let you know how they feel, but the fear is like, it's like they go back and forth, and I feel like at this point the fear is outweighing everything else. Okay, next card we're going to take a look at is the outcome, and we've got the Seven of Wands. So there's somebody else coming into your life, Capricorn. If they haven't already gotten here, they're on the way, because everybody's going to be at a different point in this reading. Okay, so with the Seven of Wands, this is talking about like you guarding your energy, because you no longer trust this person because they've hurt your feelings. They've done all kinds of funky shit, and I feel like you just had enough. You're just like up to here with it, and you're like, okay, I gotta go. And with the Seven of Wands, it's also talking about your person having, when they come back, I feel like for a lot of you, it's going to be too little too late. That's what I hear in my mind. But they're going to be wanting to fight for you, and that's what they're going to have to do. But I don't see a lot of you choosing this person because of the depth of the pain that they've caused you. Okay. Seven of Wands. Okay. So yeah, this is you moving on through your spiritual awakening. Seven of Wands. Okay, yeah. See, there you're mirroring again, because you had detached at the beginning and your person has detached here at the outcome. So this is about, both of you like surrendering to what is going on, because like I told you, you're not in control of this. Nobody likes to hear that. I don't like to hear it either, because I'm a super control freak. That's something that spirit battles me with. Like I battle spirit with that on daily, because I want everything to go the way I want to go, when I want to go, whatever. And spirit is like, no, we're in control of this. So you just got to sit back and chill, because there's nothing you can do about it. Okay. So it's the same thing for everybody in this type of connection. You are not in control. The only thing you can control is what you do with yourself, the actions that you take to further your life. But when it comes to this connection, everything is divinely guided. Okay, the next card we're going to take a look at is the advice from Spirit. So Spirit is telling you with the Temperance card, this is Sagittarius energy, just balance out your life. Focus on yourself. There is someone else coming if they haven't already gotten here. And I feel like once that person comes in, they're gonna help to heal you from this connection and enable you to move on. This will be someone with whom you can have a long-term, stable, and committed relationship, what it is that you've always wanted, and not on a Page of Pentacles level, but on a king or queen or emperor level. Okay. All right. All right. Let's clarify. Like, and see, look at what it says at the bottom. It says lemonade stand, right? And so this person is taking those lemons, right, and making lemonade out of lemons. That's what Spirit is basically telling you to do. Okay. That everything that comes into our life is not always meant to stay. Sometimes it comes into our life to teach us certain things, and we don't want to hear that. We don't want to go through the pain, but sometimes pain is the best teacher. Okay. See, look, this is your person's card. So karmic partner, the purpose of this connection again is to learn lessons, provide personal growth and improvement required for our soul's journey. Okay, so this person, even if it's a casual counterpart, yeah, this is somebody who this is somebody that they're settling with, basically, because it's not anywhere on the level that it is when it comes to the love that the two of you share, and the feelings, the deep feelings that the two of you have, because your connection is spiritual. Okay, this is just about them learning certain lessons. Okay, so you've got for your card, you've got the passion card. So Spirit is telling you, follow your passions. Okay, you have a lot of passion for this person. You had a lot of passion for this connection. You were all in for it. I feel like a lot of you, this was supposed to be your end all and be all. And Spirit is saying, we got to divert, because your person is not, living up to their end of the deal. Okay, so it's going to be time for you to move on and move on to better connections. And it may feel like at this point, because you've been burned by this person, that you'll never be able to love someone else. But I'm telling you, it's coming, because I have someone new that's coming in, and it's made me completely divert my attention from the twin onto the new person. So I'm just letting you know, by somebody who's experienced it, you will love again. Okay. But it's up to you whether or not you want to open up and let it in. And you have to remember, Capricorn, that just because this person hurt you and they did all this crazy stuff, and I know it was horrible. I know that it was. Okay. That's why I'm here reading for you, because I go through the same thing, and I understand, because a lot of readers may read this information and not be a twin, not be in a twin flame connection, and they may feel the energy. But as I always say, you may want to go back and watch the Twin Flame Chronicles video. I talk about this in the video. Until you actually experience something, you really don't truly understand it. And so I go through the same thing you go through. So I understand it. I know this is hard. You feel like you love this person and all they did was abuse you, but you have somebody else come in, and this person is going to more than make up and rectify this situation here, this broken situation. Okay. All right. Let's get some more messages from Spirit. Ooh. Okay, so here we go. Isolation. A withdrawal is necessary for peace of mind and emotional recovery. Okay. You're supposed to withdraw. You're supposed to sit in this hermit energy, but you're not supposed to live here. Okay. You have to put a time frame on this hermit energy, and then you got to get back out into life. You have to live your life, because each day that you don't go out there and live your life is a day that you've lost and you can't ever get back. Okay. Next card. Self-esteem. Someone is questioning their self-worth and or abilities. I feel like it's your person, first and foremost, that is questioning themselves. But I also feel like on some levels, Capricorn, you may be questioning yourself too, because this person kind of, even though I feel like they may not have completely chipped away, like, torn your self-esteem down, I feel like they chipped it a little bit. They chipped it because this is somebody that you have a lot of feelings for. And when we open up and we're vulnerable to people who we deeply love and care for, and they hurt us, that's like one of the most horrible things to go through. So they may have chipped a little bit at your self-esteem. So I feel like that's one of the reasons why you're in the Hermit card, because you're trying to get yourself back. Because I feel like a lot of you were trying to live your best life, and you were doing fine. And then this person comes along and just like pretty much, it feels like they may have almost knocked you off your trajectory, or you may feel like they did temporarily, but it's only a temporary thing, because what is for you, Capricorn, will not pass you by. Like I said, even if it has to come in a different package, in a different person. Okay. Then there's passion. It says the desire for each other is strong and keeps this alive. And then we've got prideful. Pride is causing a distraction and a division in this partnership. So this person, if they can't get over their pride, they're going to be left alone to deal with their feelings by themselves, because you're moving on. You, like I said, you got somebody coming in with this very romantic love offer. Okay. That wants to be with you. Okay. And this is not going to be somebody that's playing around. They will be the total antithesis, the total opposite of this person. Okay. All right. Like I said, they're coming in to bring the sun back into your life. Okay. All right. Let's get a few more messages, and then we're going to get some messages from your person. Okay. It says your true love is already part of your life. I feel like this is talking about the new person. So for some of you, you may have already met them. Like I said, for others of you, you're about to meet them. Then we've got past life love. Your soul remembers this intense connection. Then we have marriage. This relationship is moving toward a sacred union. I feel like they're talking about the new person. Okay. Because the new person that's coming in, they're going to be all about giving you what you want, like showing up the way that you want them to, letting you know how they feel. But what you have to remember with this connection, with this twin, Capricorn, is that you can't allow what happened with this person to stop you from loving someone else. Okay, you may be scared. Like I said, you may want to take baby steps. There's nothing wrong with that at all, but move forward. If love and being happy with someone and having a family with someone is what you truly want, then you can't let nothing get in the way of that. You can't let nothing stand in the way of that. Do your healing. Have your time, apart. Lick your wounds. Have your isolation time. But then get back out there and open yourself up. Be receptive to what spirit has for you. Okay. All right. Let's get some messages from your person. See what they want to tell you. Yeah. Okay. So we've got, I bury myself in work to forget you. Okay. So like I said, the person numbs, and work is a way that they do it. I left when I saw you with someone. We have, it's time for me to heal now, because I feel like they feel your energy moving away from them. I lost myself for a little while. Okay. All right. And now what we're going to do, we're going to do something different. We're going to go all the way from Aries to Pisces and check in on what is going on with your person. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Aries. Okay. If you're dealing with an Aries, they want to have a fresh start. They want to communicate, but right now they're letting the fear motivate them. They're letting the fear take over. So I think they go back and forth and they wobble trying to figure out what it is they're going to do. Okay. Taurus. There could be somebody with Taurus. There could be somebody blocking. Yeah, it's a soulmate blocking the two of you from coming in together. So they're dealing with somebody else, third party. Gemini. Okay. I feel like energetically this connection inspires the Gemini, but right now they're focusing on their soul tribe, like the other people in their life, like anybody else that's part of their soul tribe, but you. I know that stings, but I got to tell you what spirit is telling me. Okay. Okay. Cancer. Hold on. Okay. The Cancer is working on releasing things. Okay. They're working on shadow work, and they're trying to release things that are holding them back. Okay. It could be, for some of you, it could be this connection. Leo. Okay. If you're dealing with the Leo, yes, the Leo wants to be with you. But of course, the two of you are in separation now, because they're going to have to work on themselves before they can come towards you. Virgo. Okay. The Virgo is really devoted to you, but right now they're working on their shadow. Libra. If you're dealing with the Libra, the Libra wants to be with you, and they're beginning to surrender. Scorpio. Okay. The Scorpio wants to come in and balance out the scales. They got big dreams about being with you, and I feel like they're releasing a lot of things they need to release in order to be able to come towards you. Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius wants to balance out the scales, but they've got shadow work to do before they can do that. Capricorn. Okay, if you're Capricorn, dealing with the Capricorn, they're releasing things and they're beginning to surrender to the connection. Aquarius. Ooh. Okay, with the Aquarius, they have a lot of big dreams about this connection, and they're closing out cycles, I feel like. And Pisces, please. Okay. The Pisces is waiting on divine timing, and I feel like they're taking this time to release a lot of things a lot of baggage they've been holding on to. Okay. All right, Capricorn, I hope this helped. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. Please have a good day and a good rest of your week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, Capricorn.